It started with a sound. Not loud, just a faint hum beneath the nursery floor, like something breathing through the wood. I told myself it was the pipes, or the wind. But then came the whisper. My name, broken in half, carried through static on the baby monitor. The crib was empty, the air was cold, and for a moment I thought I saw her reflection in the window, pale, patient, waiting. The room still smelled like her, vanilla lotion, cheap candle wax, and iron. I checked the monitor again. The voice was gone. That was 3 nights after she vanished. The police said she packed a bag and left, but the closet was still full, her phone on the counter, her wedding ring in the sink, where I'd left it. The hum hasn't stopped since. It's steady, familiar, almost like a heartbeat trying to crawl out. Detectives came the next morning, a woman with quiet eyes and a notebook she never closed. She asked about arguments, about tension. I told her we were fine, every couple fights. But she kept circling the same details. Why was the baby monitor still recording? Why was there bleach in the laundry room if I hadn't done any cleaning? Why did the clock in the nursery stop at 1:14 a.m.? I smiled through it all, even made coffee. The trick is to act inconvenienced, not guilty. When she left, I replayed the footage myself. Nothing but static, until one flicker froze the frame. The corner of the nursery rug lifted, just slightly. Something was off. I lifted it that night when the house was asleep. The smell hit first, damp, metallic, trapped. Then I saw the edge of a stain that had seeped deep into the wood. You can scrub a floor, you can even replace it, but memory stays. Days blurred into each other. I stopped answering calls. Every knock on the door felt like judgment, every creak in the house like her ghost learning to walk again. I told myself I did it out of love, to stop the shouting, to stop her from leaving again. But the house doesn't care about intention. It remembers sound. The monitor kept turning on by itself. I tried removing the batteries. It still whispered, "You hear me, don't you?" I started hearing it outside the room, in the kitchen, in the hallway, beneath my feet. Her voice, soft, deliberate, not angry, disappointed. The detective came again, unannounced this time. She mentioned new evidence, a missing camera from the baby monitor set. I kept my eyes steady. My pulse didn't agree. She looked around before leaving, her gaze resting on the floorboards like she could hear them breathing too. I thought I'd destroyed everything, the footage, the tools, the moment. But I was wrong. The detective came back with a warrant, said they'd recovered data from the baby monitor's cloud storage. I didn't even know it uploaded. She didn't show me the video. She didn't have to. I saw it in her eyes, the way she looked at me, not with hatred, but pity. That's worse. Pity is what they feel for something already dead. She told me there was sound, muffled screaming, a crash, silence. Then the dragging. The whisper they caught last, "He'll say I left." I didn't argue. I didn't cry. The truth had been leaking from this house for weeks, through static, through smell, through guilt. It was never about her leaving. It was about me refusing to let her go. Courtrooms are colder than cells. The fluorescent lights hum like the baby monitor used to, steady, mechanical, eternal. Her parents sat in the front row, stone still. I didn't look at them. The prosecutor's voice was distant, surgical. They played the recording once. The whisper filled the room. I saw people shiver. No one gasped. No one spoke. Truth doesn't shock. It numbs. When the sentence came, I felt nothing. 25 years, maybe more. But in that silence, something shifted. The hum stopped. For the first time since that night, the floor went still. Justice doesn't scream. It exhales. Prison has no ghosts, just echoes. But sometimes, in the dark, I swear I still hear the monitor. Faint, distant, calling my name through the vents. I keep thinking about that floor, how I buried her beneath the place our child was supposed to learn to walk, how love turned into containment. They call this justice. I call it repetition. Every night I hear that same whisper, softer now. You hear me, don't you? And I do. I always will. Because the house may be gone, but I never really left it. Justice wasn't mercy. It was her voice, finally louder than mine.